A time in a land far, far away. I tried to make a video like 900 times. Um, I want to try to start posting at least on a week or bi-weekly basis, depending upon what I'm doing, what my kids are doing, and how much I've gotten done as far as projects go. Because I have a few different hobbies other than dolls that I've been neglecting as well. So I'm just trying to play catch up. I plan on making like a hobby, not hobby, maybe like a to-do list journal, an idea journal, that's solely about arts and crafts and not clean your house and like a micro organized, bulleted list. Like, you know how when you're in science and you have to take notes and you have like the main topic and then all the little bullets underneath. Yeah, I make lists like that when it comes to cleaning my house. It gets pretty bad. But I figured it'd be like fun to do for me to make like a hobby journal just to keep track because I get burnt out so much with being mother housewife that I completely fucking forget that I just had an idea last night at 4 a.m. So, mm, the only thing craft that I got done this week, and it did take me a while, I made Ferndok a wig. And, oh, and I finished her face. Like, this is her face up. She is finished, and I'm very proud of her eyebrows, you guys. Like, very proud of her brows. Finished her. I did finish Rowena, too. But I don't have eyes or a wig for her yet. I did get some UV resin to start trying to fart around and making eyes just personal for personal. My dolls. I don't plan on selling eyeballs. I just personal use. But I used a few. Like I used these three right here and painstakingly separated it all and pulled threads and I'm sorry, dude. And made her this wig. And I made this skirt like a while back, just farting around with like how to layer lace. And then this was the first go. I'm probably just gonna junk this wig because I'm never gonna have a doll that will wear this wig. And it's probably like crooked, all the hell. Yeah, it totally is. It's crooked. I don't even have it on this head right. Or do I? I don't know. Wait, here we go. Is this it? Yeah. There we go. Ha ha ha. This is how it's supposed to sit on the head. You just got to kind of brush it and fart around with it. There's a part in there somewhere, and because I started it out like this and like that, and I brushed it a little bit because I cut it and then I brushed it, cut it and then I brushed it. It's like, damn it, summer. So that was like a whole day's work in between because I'll go in between doing a chore or something and like dealing with Claire and then coming in here and working on my stuff. So next, uh, I did not, um, let's see. Oh, here she is, Rowena. There she is. Like I said, she's done. She's finished. I just need to make her some eyeballs, and I don't know if I want to give her lashes, just because she has like a childlike yada yada. But actually, also future reference, this is a Blythe dress that she is wearing. So, um, Bruce can wear Blythe clothes. Okay, moving right along. I got her off of eBay recently, and I'm sitting here like exposing her goodies. Sorry. Got her off the eBay, babe E, and she's a Chloe. She has longer legs that makes her taller than Rhea. So I'm like researching mini feet because all I really know is face sculpts. I'm not keen to the bodies just yet. But I know her bust is bigger than her bust. And her legs, I think, are longer than her legs. But they have the same torso. I don't know. But she came with a sleep head. I plan on dyeing her like a chocolate brown color. Just because she's going to be a Marie Laveau character. So she's going to have like the puka shells in her dreads and everything. And I'm so excited. She's going to be so pretty. Let's see. Nextly, I got this handsome fellow. I recently had a play date with a one Miss Wino and Dollies. My lovely, libacious Libby. I love her so hard. And she was kind enough to allow me to acquire her Karsh sculpt, Minifee Karsh sculpt. And she had him dressed, and I totally undressed him just to see how the blushing and stuff was. I was curious, and his body. Dude's got an 8-pack. Cool. He's gonna be my gender bant Lydia Dietz character that goes with Ferndock because she is my gender bant Beetlejuice character. I can't believe I forgot. But yeah, so that's him. And I'm probably she's gonna have yellow eyes. So, yeah, there's that. Let me see, did I do, oh, no. Check this out, you guys. Okay, listen. I was on the fence about these dolls because Josh was in my inbox going on and on and on and on about these damn dolls. He wanted them. I was like, I don't know. I didn't watch any unboxings. I didn't watch any openings or, anything. Didn't really look at the pictures. I seen some promos that the LOL, MGA, LOL, whatever, put out on their Instagram. It's like they knew I was talking about them. I went to Target on Saturday, and they had like a whole shelf of these. Like, they just put out, because I think Target is slowly getting ready for the holidays because it's about that time where people are going to start Christmas shopping. And I think they're finally getting in new stock. Oh, that reminds me. I've got to show you guys something else that I got. It's new. But behold. Okay, we just gonna put this hat over here. Now, I should have done a box opening on her because it was an experience, y'all. And then I'm probably gonna do, because Mikey said he got her too, and he ended up cutting those little doodads off in the front. I might end up cutting hers off too. Listen. I have not desired a Playline doll in many a moon. And I had the thought that if I didn't like her, I would probably end up honestly gifting her to somebody. But listen, like all of her little outfits and stuff are in little blind boxes and blind bags or accessories. Like, look. Her shoes come in a little shoe box wrapped in tissue. Like so. Her hat and her sunglasses and her earrings and her bracelet. Like her earrings, her bracelet, and her sunglasses were wrapped up in the tissue, and her hat was in the bottom of a hat box. It is a hat box. I have a hat box now. And And then, yeah, there's her sunglasses. And then she's wearing her earrings and her bracelets. And she's got little neon blue fingernails. And then her shoes were kind of a punk to get on. I don't know why. And then her little beret. And then hairbrush, of course. And then these are like the little bags, I guess, like not body bags. Like dry cleaner bags that her jacket and her dress come in, and they come with these little plastic form hanger doodads. And I don't know what the hell this thing is. It goes to her stand somehow. I don't know. And then she has a fashion, like a little magazine. And it's what's your sign? She's a Gemini, which explains the side-by-side hair, I guess. But listen, I was tickled to death by this. Her box is playable. Like, it's got a little dressing room and, like, a little spot over here to hold everything. And then it came, I don't know where mine went. It's somewhere. With, like, a little flat thing. I guess it looked like a little background, like a checkered background. But I have not had this much enthusiasm and excitement and love. Oh, and her little purse just came in like a little plastic bubble pack. I have not had a moment like this since opening the well, no, maybe just the what was that? Electrified Monster High dolls. And even then, it was kind of iffy just because the whole reboot thing was bullshit. But that's neither here nor there. But yeah, it's been a while since I've been this floored. Like, she's got a good weight to her. Her legs are solid. And homegirl has click knees. Yes. And her elbows and her wrists are actually, like, articulated. And her clothes are good quality. And she got a little thickness to her. Listen, I'm going to need the other 3. Yes. And I might need, like, at least 1 or 2 more to customize. Just because I could see these being, like, really cute little goth girls. Yeah. Which brings me into my next debacle. Maybe. I'm sure everybody and anybody who follows me or talks to me on Instagram knoweth my butt hurt. So I get on eBay. You know, I got a little money. And usually the full-size dolls of these cost a little money. Now, backstory. I was like 14 when I discovered these dolls. 13, 14, somewhere around there. So it's been like 20 years, y'all. Because we got high-speed internet. And I discovered customized Barbies, which was like fucking witchcraft and wizardry to me because I didn't know anything about face-ups at that age. Oh my god, how did they paint those little bitty eyeballs like that? What kind of, like, what business do you have doing this, sir? And it led me to a customized, like, somebody who was a customizer. And this is like back in 2000. So custom dolls were a foreign thing to me unless it was like somebody redressing a thrift store doll. Somebody had customized a Living Dead doll to be Tim Curry's version of, I guess, Devil from Legend. And it was pretty bamf. And then I discovered Living Dead dolls, Bleeding Edge goths, and Little Apple dolls. Little Apple dolls have been on my hit list for, well, we're going to say about 20 years. It's one of those, it's on my list. Like my Cherry Berry muffins, those are like from my childhood. Those are those childhood toys that I would like to eventually get back list. These are on my, I was a teenager and couldn't afford shit, but now I can afford it list. Okay. I'm gonna let y'all know this is a public service announcement for anybody who has ever been wronged in the purchasing community. Read the fine print. And if it's not in the description, read like the specs of the listing, because the size of these dolls was not listed in the actual description, but it was in like the finer details where you go and you enter other stuff in, where it's like the brand and if they're used or new or etc. So me being me, I got so excited. So excited. I assumed they were full size. I assumed they were the big babies. I'm like, I'm getting the whole first series for this amount of monies when I know for certain that they're worth this amount of monies. Like, I thought I was getting 3 dollies for the price of 1, and nobody was outbidding me. Like, my heart was jumping through my throat when I like celebrated and screamed hallelujah when I won this big purchase. And I get a box in the mail, and I thought it was my Chloe, because the girl didn't give me tracking on her, because she said wherever she shipped her didn't give her tracking. So I'm thinking it's finally her, because it's a box big enough to be her. I pulls back the styrofoam, and I pulls back the bubble wrap, and I see these. I can't tongue pop, but right here is where I would tongue pop if I could. Now, these are cute. I won't say that they're not cute, but they're not what I wanted at all. She seems to be the only one that anybody's ever taken out of the box, probably for examination. So, for size reference purposes, I'm going to take Cersei, because Cersei is the full-size doll that my heart has pined after since the beginning. Now, she's cute, don't get me wrong. Like, she comes in the package. She's got her little story card thinger-majigger. No, it's not even a story card. Silent Chaos of the Tempests. Okay. And then just the little pamphlet it's not, I don't even know what this is. To register, oh, name a dog competition. Okay. That's probably dead and gone, literally. So yeah. And it looked like there was 2 listings of this where somebody maybe did the same thing I did and like resold them, or somebody either had 2 listings of these. But she cute. Like, she still has her little hands up in here, and she still has her little, if I can get it, her little apple. The little apple is like connected, like fused to her hand. It's a part of the doll. You can take her shoesies off, and I'm pretty sure, like, she's the only one with shoes, too. The rest of them are barefoot. I'm pretty sure you can take the rest of her clothes off, too. I'm not going to do it. Yeah, there's Velcro in the back. And her hair is, like, molded rubber PVC. She cute, but she's not what I wanted. Like, at all. I do have these back up for sale. I posted on Instagram and I posted on eBay Um, I know what I paid for them, and I would like to at least get back what I paid for them. And okay, I'm so heartbroken, but you live and you learn. Like that to me can be sometimes the life of a collector, I guess. Um, that and like I've seen so many people buy stuff where it looks new and they get it and it like smells like ass or something. I don't know. Um, in my last doll related acquisition, um, this little dude, my aunt, she messaged me on Facebook a picture of this guy. And she's like, "This was your grandpa's when he was a baby. Do you want him?" And I was shooketh. Now, I'll probably end up very carefully. Like, his name is Rusty. Like, I've named him Rusty. He's got metal up under, like, I don't know if you can see, like, up under there. And he's a wind-up baby. And he's, like, he crawls. Cute little celluloid head, celluloid arms and legs. There's nothing really, no damage to him. And I am so elated that of all of my grandfather's grandchildren, that my aunt thought of me for this baby. And he lives right up here with all of my other little celluloid vintage naked babies. So yeah. I do have one thing that is not doll related that I recently purchased that I gotta kind of brag about just because. She has a YouTube channel and an Instagram that I follow, and I'm sure she has her Etsy store is kind of on hiatus right now. And yes, dear. No. It is Queenie Black. And then all her information on the back. She's pocket full of posies, basically on everything, I think. Gorgeous, gorgeous lady. I found these, and I had to before they were sold out because there's like one or two of each left, and I was like, no, I gotta have them. And she did these paintings. Beautiful. These are like 5x7 prints. Beautiful, beautiful paintings of David Bowie. And I like how they all have the black star on the neck, too. Like, I don't know, does Jareth have a black star? I don't think Jareth has a black star, but the Thin White Duke and Aladdin Sane has a black star. I dig that. And then she sent me this cute little bat girl. Bats in her belfry. As an extra, which I super, super appreciate and adore. I plan on getting some nice ornate frames for them. They're going to go around my desk. And I'm eventually going to get a life mask off of Etsy of David Bowie. And he's going to go up with them. And I do plan on getting the David Bowie commemorative Barbie doll. That's going to be a thing. Future projects that are going to go in my idea journal. I recently finished watching Stranger Things Season 3. I know I'm kind of late to the party, but I like to stretch things like that out so I don't binge watch them one night. I'm like, well, fuck, now what do I do? Number one, I'm very butthurt that the romper that Target sold is on eBay for like 3 times as much, 2-3 times as much as what it was at Target, and I missed it. Dose, I've pinpointed at least one doll because Dustin is my boy. He is like my fictitious adopted child. I love that little boy so much. Like his moment when he sings the song, that's my ringtone. I am obsessed. I'm trying not to give any spoilers because I know there's people who haven't watched it that want to watch it. But I do plan on doing an 18-inch version of Dustin. And I've also seen people do an American Girl version of Elle. I don't know if that'll be a thing or if I'll make like an Elle Barbie. I don't know. That'll be up in the air, but I do definitely want to get a doll. What is it from? Like, I sent the link recently to Josh because there's cute little babies, boy dolls. They're like boy dolls. They're like the siblings is something. I'll have to look again. But they're 18-inch boys and they're freaking adorable. So I'm gonna have to go and get at least one of those to make a little Dustin in his little camp uniform. But I do plan on starting hopefully some Halloween projects soon. I've had this Halloween doll thing floating over my head for some time now that I need to write down and make like a hard copy for me to follow, which is why like I'll probably talk about my journal more later in another video because I'm like pushing half an hour right now. So if you've made it this far along in life with me rambling about absolutely nothing, I love you. The cosmos bless you. I'm gonna go, I don't know, make Rowena a wig or fart around with eyes or something. Okay. Awkwardly signing off now.